Hi. So today we're going to be talking about how I keep motivated to stay on this plan. My dog is going to be being crazy in the background. See, you can see her, she's ready. And she's going to be making a lot of noise, FYI, but she's all excited to be playing with me. So I have some notes here on how I stay motivated, and it's a little bit different than I think everybody else does. First of all, motivation just doesn't happen. Like, you have to make it happen. So if you're struggling with getting motivated, like, oh, I just can't find the motivation, it's because you're not hunting and you're not doing. Motivation is doing. And once you keep doing, it creates a habit which keeps you motivated. It's just kind of like a big chain. So you have to find a way to stay motivated. For me, part of it is the taste of the food. So I'm slurping on this green smoothie. This has bananas and spinach and a fruit blend that has pineapple, peaches, strawberries. This tastes freaking amazing. Like, my taste buds have changed, and so the taste of this food versus a hash brown, like, or an egg, like, it just tastes like, those foods taste gross. They don't have like exploding flavors, and this is freaking exploding flavor, and I could drink this the rest of my life every day. It just wakes up my taste buds and makes them happy. Another thing that keeps me motivated is seeing other people in the plant-based groups and what they're eating, or on YouTube what they're eating for the day. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watch High Carb Hannah and Maddie Lindenberner. I think that's how you say her last name. They have a lot of what I eat in a days. I am watching both of their hubby boyfriend, and I watch I think it's Simmet Nutrition. Gosh, there's just tons of what I eat in a day videos. And so watching other people and in plant-based groups on Facebook post what they're eating, that keeps me motivated too, because I know that other people are eating the way that I'm eating. Oh, okay. So another thing that keeps me motivated is watching the testimonials. So in my plant-based groups on Facebook, a lot of them will post before and after pictures, and I love to see how, like, their plant-based journey has transformed their life like it has mine. The weight loss, the health issues that are all, disappearing, all that stuff. I love seeing that stuff, and it helps keep me motivated because I know how much it's done for me. And so, like, I just love watching other people and how much it's done for them. My past journey. So a lot of times I will go back on this YouTube channel and I will watch some of my own videos and the journey that, like, I have taken. I tried to document as much as possible throughout my journey, but I'm pretty much in maintenance mode right now. I would like to lose maybe another, 5 to 8 pounds, but it's not something that has to happen. And so just remembering, I guess, what I went through and why I don't want to go back keeps me motivated. I'm looking. Okay. So it's judgment time. That's part of how I keep myself motivated, is by judging other people. I don't ever say it to their face, but I internally judge, and it's a mental mind game for me. I know that we're not supposed to be judgmental, and everybody has a journey, and they're probably on different parts of their journey, but for me, it's a visual mental click that, for an example, when I would go to the beach, I'd be like, well, I'm heavy, but I'm not that heavy. And so that was kind of like a justification for me to stay heavy. But now it's more motivation to stay skinny, is I don't want to be that weight anymore. And I will go through the supermarket every week and I will look at people on purpose and think to myself, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. She's so unhealthy. I will look at their groceries in their cart. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're buying this. That's so unhealthy. I don't want to do that. And so for me, that keeps me motivated because I see other people and then I kind of twist that to what I don't want to be. And that's probably, the biggest thing. I don't want to be them. I don't want to be their weight. I don't want to be taking the amount of pills that they're probably taking. At my work, there are elderly who take 5 or 6 medications for diabetes, and they're like, oh, I went to the doctor. All my numbers are normal. Well, you're on medication, so you're not healthy. You are sick. And so I play that mental game with myself. I don't want to be on 5 or 6 pills. I don't want to have diabetes. I don't want to have any kind of heart disease. I don't want to have extra autoimmunes versus what I've already done to myself with poor eating. I don't want to spend the amount of money that they do on their pills. A lot of times people get stuck in the donut hole and then they're paying out $500 to $1,000 worth of money every single month for their prescriptions. And I don't want that for me. I don't want to have to spend $800 a month when I could be putting that in food and keeping myself healthy. So it's constant judging in my head of what I don't want to be. And I know some people are going to say that that's wrong, but for me, that keeps me motivated. It keeps me on track, looking at society around me and saying, I don't want that. And the biggest thing that I guess motivates me is I think differently than other people. When I am out and about, I am constantly listening. Anything health related, anything drug related, anything like eating wise type of stuff. Like I'm just listening to conversations and what they say. And she's going crazy back there. I listen to the talk about how many medications they're on. I listen to their idea of health. I listen to the food that they're eating and how they're supposed to stay away from this food because it has too much sugar, or this food because it has too much fat. I'm constantly listening and evaluating, and in my head tweaking their conversations if need be, so that I don't go back to the way that I used to be, that I don't head down the same path that they are. I watch what they eat and I think to myself, that is utterly disgusting. And I will picture the amount of grease in it or the amount of sugar in it to try to keep myself away from those foods because I know that they're not healthy. And along with eating these vibrant foods like this and tasting them, I don't always have them with me. So like I said, I'm constantly looking around and listening to conversations and trying to decide, who do I want to be and who do I not want to be? And if that keeps me motivated, then I'm going to keep doing it. And I would never tell somebody, oh, you shouldn't be buying this. That's really unhealthy. Oh, no, you shouldn't be, taking 6 or 7 medications. That's totally unhealthy. I will, if I have a good relationship with them, I will say, you really don't have to take those medications. They're really not keeping you healthy. You're actually sick because if you didn't take them, you wouldn't be able to survive. But I have to have a really good relationship with them, and they have to be willing to listen to what I have to say. But I don't just go up to random people and be like, you're eating crap. And I just use that motivation for me, I guess. I twist it into my own personal gain. So that's kind of how I stay motivated. There are times when I'm just not motivated. There are times when I kind of get in the humdrum of life and I slip off my path. It happens. And so I just don't stay on it every single, that slip off. I don't stay slipped off for 2-3 weeks or whatever. I get on the next day. Every day is a new day. And so you choose what you do with it. And if you mess up, you mess up. Like everybody's human. Everybody's going to mess up. But, it's wintertime. I am not walking. I'm not riding my bike. I do have a treadmill downstairs, but honestly, I'm so busy that sometimes I just want to sit around and watch YouTube or edit a video or something, and I don't do, that stuff. Once I keep doing it and I make it a habit, like when spring starts hitting and I start walking again, like it's something I look forward to. It just keeps me motivated. I'll go out and walk, every single day because it's a habit. But, there are times when you just get lazy and you just don't do it, and it's okay. The biggest part of my journey is healing, and so the food is 90% of that. I mean, exercise is not for weight loss. It's for moving your lymph system. It's for creating digestion to work properly. It's for, bringing oxygen to all of your cells in your body. I mean, there are multiple reasons why you should exercise, but I'm not going to beat myself up every single day because I didn't go hardcore at a gym. Even if I don't walk, that's okay. And I don't beat myself up over it. I let it go. I try to do better the next day, but again, if I just don't feel like it, I just don't. And I just try to eat healthy as best I can. And there are times when I have slipped off of these plans for a couple days and I've binged out on a bunch of junk, but then I get right back on and I do it again. I just get back on my plan. I do that for 2-3 months, and I've noticed it's about 3 months. Eating healthy for about 3 months, and then I totally crash for like 2 days of just junk. But you know what? It doesn't undo what you're doing. If you're 3 months and you have 1 or 2 cheat days, it's not going to undo you. It's not the end of the world. I'm not condoning it, but at the same time, my cheat days might not get as bad as other people's cheat days. There was a time when I binged out on pizza. That's a bad cheat day. But there are times that I binged out on like chocolate, but the chocolate that I'm using is cocoa powder. So it's not as unhealthy as 5 candy bars. I will take cocoa powder and I will make a smoothie that's chocolate. I will make chocolate date sauce and eat it with a bunch of stuff. I will make nice cream that's chocolate. Like sometimes I just want chocolate. And so, those things, don't beat yourself up over it. Sometimes I just want a bunch of nuts, and I know that they suck for my body. So I will binge on nuts for a day and then not do it anymore. I mean, if that's my cheat day, that's a far cry from going out and getting McDonald's for 2 days, So, you just have to keep yourself motivated as best you can. Find out things that work for you. Go on YouTube, listen to other people and what motivates them. That's kind of why I created this video. Use my tips and tricks. Look at what other people are doing. Get into Facebook groups. Watch YouTube all the time. Walk through your grocery store. Decide you do not want to be that or that or that. That's my biggest motivation is I look around at the world that I see and I do not want to be that. And it is worth it to me to go against the grain, to not be everybody else. Everybody else's weight, everybody else's medication, everybody else's disease. So that's what motivates me. So what motivates you? You have to answer that for yourself. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please click the subscribe button and click the little bell for notifications. I don't put up YouTube videos all the time, so it's important that you click the notifications so that you get them when I do post them. And if you guys ever have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I will answer them. I'm on Instagram as Fit Farming Mom. I am on Facebook as Fit Farming Mama, and then obviously here YouTube, Fit Farming Mama. So thanks again for watching, and please subscribe and tell your friends.